Let's hello again. I threw up that video last night of me baling in the New Holland, and I said in that video, would I start making videos in the shed here? And a couple of people said yeah, they'd be interested in seeing it. So here we are. We're gonna fix a few problems. I have loads of footage took of, see, I'm doing up my 7810, you can see all the parts there. The tractor has gone away at the moment getting the cab welded. I was going doing it myself, but I don't think I'd have the patience or the skill for that type of work, so I just said I'll send it away and get someone else to do it. But yeah, so current problem is this is the exhaust of the Zetor. What happened to it was it got backed in under low shade, and the exhaust caught the roof of the shade. That's the way it sits there. So if you're setting the tractor here, it comes out the side of the bonnet like the TM. It doesn't come out down the bottom where a normal tractor would. Like, it comes out the top of the bonnet and goes over across exactly like a New Holland TM. And yeah, so this part of it is there. Oh, and it got tweaked forward, and then it was driving away like that for about a week, and then it just fell off one day. So the lad that was driving it, he kept driving it that day, the day it snapped off, and I never realized it, but I set into it. He was working it all day that day, and he never said nothing, and I set into it that evening, and we were just taking off the tether there over there, and I set into it, and you could not breathe inside the thing. You just get suffocated altogether. And I says, how has he been driving this? Because I wasn't able to sit in it for 5 minutes, like. So I said, yeah, that tractor don't drive that tractor anymore, because you can't be doing that. You'll get poisoned. So that was that tractor out of action for the last couple of days. And of course, when you go fixing these things, one problem leads to another. This is the exhaust silencer box in it, and sure, when you go to unbolted this off the side of the bonnet, and when I did that, the end of the exhaust box got ripped out of it as well. So it was really tight, like, coming off. So I'm gonna have to see if I can weld this back onto here, because I think a new silencer box is about €300 plus VAT. So we'll see if we can save this one before we go buy a new one. I can cut open this piece because I won't be needing this piece, but yeah, that's this piece here, that's where it ripped out, and then that's the other side of it in. So I'll have to see if I can take that out of it some way. Yeah, I got it. Now, yeah. So that needs to go back there. Which way did it come off? There? No? I don't know, I'll figure it out. The problem is, I can clean the outside, but I can't clean the inside. And what happens is, when I start welding now, it's going to pull in the soot from the other side of it, and it's going to make it all, the welding is going to be fairly poor. If I had a MIG welder now, it might do, but I don't have a MIG welder. I have only TIG. It's very thin, fiddly stuff. I don't know, I'll have to chance it and see how far I get. Here's how we're getting on. I probably started off a bit cold, because I'm just afraid of my life of going straight through the thing, because it's so thin. It's only, what, 2 mil? Yeah, 1.5 mil. So I started off too cold. That's why this is not fused together at all. And then I decided to turn it up to, what are we at now? 57 amps. So melted it down into it a nice bit more. And all the way around. So I did this piece first because this was the easy bit, everything was flush and tight together. But now the problem is there's a big crack, big gap there. So I'm gonna have to try fill that some way, and also there's a crack down there too. So I won't even be able to get the torch in there. I might have to just jab that with the stick welder. Just literally, it's gonna be ugly. We'll just blob some stuff in there. I'm really afraid of my life of blowing a hole straight through that with the stick welder. Yeah, that's how far we've got now. So that's as much as I can weld it. Can't do any better than that. I'm sure somebody else could, but that's as far as my abilities go. I didn't bother with the stick welder for this piece. I just kind of stuck the tungsten out a bit and turned up the gas a small bit and blobbed as much filler in there as I could. So hopefully that stops that leaking. That might be okay, as long as it doesn't leak or break off again. It shouldn't. There shouldn't be any pressure on it. All the weight is took on that piece. So yeah, I'll go and get the tractor now, and we'll make a new side exhaust for it, because where's the other one? Oh, I threw it outside. That is fair loud without a silencer on it. Yeah, we don't want that. It's a lot easier weld stainless compared to mild steel. It's just a lot cleaner. But yeah, so I used the old exhaust off the 7810, and I stuck the exhaust box back on, and it looks fairly okay. So that's how far we've gotten at the moment, but dinner's ready, so go and have that now. Yeah, that's about it at the moment. It's raining again. Lovely. Just got it done just before I ran out of gas. It's not even reading on the big gauge anymore, but it still says I have 50 psi in the small gauge. But this is as far as I've got with it. It's out maybe a small bit too far. I don't know, it's not terrible looking. It was worse, but I cut it and it was leaning out that way a bit more, but I cut it and made this little piece here, and I put it back 5 degrees that way, 5.5 degrees that way, so it doesn't look terrible now. Yeah, that's that now. That's as good as I can get it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Probably need to cut that at a bit of a steeper angle so that the rain doesn't go down there. It's far enough away from that handle that you're probably not going to get burnt either if you go for that handle. That's not too bad. Yeah, it seems I'm not in the right place. It's a lot cheaper than a genuine one though. $3.50 plus VAT for a genuine one, and probably another $300 for the exhaust box if we had to buy that. So for a bit of time and whatever stuff I had on hand, I have a couple of links of stainless steel there for turbo pipework for the Ford, but I haven't got around to making that yet. So whatever I had on hand and the TIG welder, and that saved us nearly €1,000. So that's pretty good.